We are still here at the State Museum with Brian Mancuso. And Brian, again, for those who have just joined us, you have updated and renovated and added some new stuff to your great exhibit. This guy is frightening, and that's because you realize you're only seeing about 40% of him.
Right, yeah, he's submerged in a kettle lake. He's kind of fallen through this bog, and he's not going to make it. So some of that frightening is what you might see in his eyes, see in his face. But this is one of our sort of great scenes. You get to trigger some media events in this to really bring the scene to life.
And I meant to mention this earlier, but for people to give some context, we're talking about 15,000 years ago.
Yeah, about 12,300 years is when this scene was set in Indiana. In the past.
And this here, we're here before you've actually officially opened, but because by the time you see this, it will have opened. But can we try and see if it works?
Let's give it a whirl. These are sounds from a modern elephant that we think this mastodon might have made.
And we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
An elephant's trumpet blast threatens lions.
Okay. We'll never know, but that sounds like it might be.
Never know.
Hey, let's take a walk over here. The kids are, this is really cool. I love stuff like this. Tell me what the kids are doing here, Brian.
So they have, they're making those jaws chew, essentially. There's a mammoth jaw and a mastodon jaw, and it shows how their different jaws interacted and their teeth interacted with their diets. And if we, study their teeth, we can learn a lot about their diets, and we can also learn a lot about the environment that they lived in.
And those are, and correct me if I'm wrong, those are both herbivores. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. They're both herbivores. One eats kind of more grassy, flat, tough things, and the other one is chewing on leaves and branches. And so this one here on the right is kind of grinding grasses like a cow might grind some grass. And then the other one is kind of ripping and chewing tough branches with the serrated points on the teeth.
What's your name?
Tobias.
Tobias, I want you to chew like a herbivore, one of these. Let me see you chew. Look in the camera. Let me see you chew. Okay, I don't think we can use him for a model, and I'm not going to embarrass you by asking you to do that. Okay, that's all right. Hey, we have one more segment here at the State Museum. It's really cool. The exhibit is open. It's a permanent exhibit, so don't miss it here at the Indiana State Museum. We'll be back with you, okay?
Thanks.
Stay with us.